Dilute acids react with metal carbonates and bicarbonates with a characteristic brisk effervescence. This type of reaction, also simply known as fizzing, involves the vigorous production of gas bubbles, in this case carbon dioxide bubbles, very much like when you open a bottle of carbonated drink. The general equation can be represented as follows. The end result of such a reaction is the formation of a metal salt of the corresponding acid in its aqueous form, along with the release of carbon dioxide gas. In the case of a dilute acid such as hydrochloric acid reacting with metal carbonates and bicarbonates such as sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate, the chemical reactions taking place can be represented as shown here. To demonstrate the reaction between a dilute acid and a metal carbonate or bicarbonate, prepare a setup as shown here, consisting of either a large test tube or a 100 ml wide-mouth Erlenmeyer flask fitted with a 2-hole rubber cork, consisting of a thistle funnel in one hole and a delivery tube bent at right angles in 2 places in the other hole. Introduce a few spatulas full of sodium bicarbonate or sodium carbonate into the flask or test tube. For this demonstration, I use sodium carbonate. Next, cover the flask using the rubber cork. Introduce the free end of the delivery tube into a small bottle or test tube containing lime water as shown. Now, slowly pour dilute hydrochloric acid into the thistle funnel in small aliquots. Keep on adding the acid and allow it to react with the carbonate in the flask. You can see that the acid and the carbonate base react vigorously in a characteristic brisk effervescent reaction. Copious amounts of carbon dioxide gas is released, which travels through the delivery tube and into the lime water. Once the gas reaches the lime water, a second reaction occurs. Lime water, chemically known as calcium hydroxide, reacts with carbon dioxide gas to form insoluble calcium carbonate, which precipitates out and turns the lime water cloudy or commonly known as milky. This turning of lime water milky is generally accepted as a confirmatory test for an unknown gas to be identified as carbon dioxide. The reaction is as shown here. However, as the acid-soda reaction proceeds and more of the carbon dioxide bubbles into the lime water, an interesting third reaction occurs. In this reaction, the insoluble calcium carbonate precipitate further reacts with more of the carbon dioxide gas in the aqueous medium to form calcium bicarbonate, which, unlike calcium carbonate, is very much soluble in water. This reaction can be visualized by the gradual transformation of the cloudy or milky lime water back into a clear, colorless solution. The reaction is as shown here.